So today I am having a bit of a down day. Feeling a little off, feeling a little sad. So I thought to maybe hopefully try and switch this day around. I would do a reading vlog because nothing gets me out of my head and out of my thoughts better than a book. So I'm gonna read Six of Crows. I have heard amazing things about this. I know it's like the second, like it's kind of like a spin-off of, gosh, I don't even remember the name of the other series. Shadow and Bone trilogy, which I never read, but I've heard that you don't necessarily need to read those books before reading these, and then this is a duology and it's much better. So I figured to maybe get myself out of a slump, I'm gonna have a comfy, cozy reading day. Right now today it is the 29th, and I kind of would love to be able to get one more book in for before the end of the year, because I think I just hit 38, and so I'm like, if I could just add that one more, but I don't know if I can read it that quickly. We'll have to see how much time I end up having, but I thought it'd be fun to bring you guys along, let you know what I'm thinking of it as I read it. Hopefully it'll, like I said, get me out of my slump. But yeah, hence hair not done, makeup not done, in my comfy clothes, on my comfy couch, because sometimes that is what you need to get through life. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read my book.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow, and the old ways get washed out by the rain.
So I am 36 pages in, not very far at all, so I've barely started it. I think I like it so far. The first 20 pages, I was like, I don't know about it. Of course, I think that has a lot to do with the fact that I didn't read Shadow and Bone. So there's a lot of words I don't understand, a lot of just different terms and names and stuff that just kind of like right over my head. But I think the more I read it, the more I'll catch on, is how it's going so far. And so yeah, but the last 15 pages or so, I like it a lot more. I'm very interested, getting a little bit more invested. I think it's gonna be great. But like I said, only 36 pages in. Have I even started the book? Not really, and it's a pretty long book. How long is it? Let's see. 462 pages. So yeah, I have a lot more to go, so I'll have to do another check-in when I've read a little bit more. It's the next day. I got to page 110 last night. In bed, I read. I did not want to video it because my husband probably would not have appreciated that. So to spare him, didn't vlog it at all. But I do like it so far. It is still very complicated for me. So I'm still, again, I'm all, like I said, 110 pages and I'm not even quarter of the way into it. So they're still building everything, but it is good. Definitely interested to see what happens. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit my goal of like finishing it before the end of the year, because that is tomorrow. Tomorrow's my last day, because what's today, the 30th, tomorrow's 31st. So we'll see if I get through that. So I'm gonna do reading and drink my coffee and have a quiet, lovely Friday. I love my quiet reading days when I get them. They're not very often that I just get to sit and relax and read, but I'm gonna get back into it.
Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this,
just finished the book. It's a couple days later. Life got a little crazy, a little hectic with the new year. Lost a whole day of reading because of that. I had a birthday party earlier that day, and then we were out the whole rest of the day. We got home around 1:30, I think. So out really late, didn't read my book at all that day, so didn't get to finish it before the new year. I wanted to so bad, but once I realized it wasn't going to happen, I just let it go, because make it easier on myself. Don't worry about it. It's okay. But now I have one book read for 2023, so that's cool. Checked that off, so that was fun. But yeah, it was a really good book. I did really like it. I enjoyed it a lot. It was very interesting. It did suck me in, but it also was a little bit, I found, difficult in that I had to make sure I was paying attention very closely. I think because there's so many characters and you're seeing from all of their different points of view, because it is different point of views throughout the whole book, between the 6 people in the crew. There was a lot to pay attention to. Everyone was from somewhere different. Everyone spoke a different language. And then the different point of views, and so it was just a lot to make sure I paid attention to all of that. So it wasn't like just a super easy read that I was like, oh, I'm gonna read this real quick and just like read a chapter here or there. Like, I really had to invest time into paying attention. How many times can I say paying attention? But yeah, but other than that, I thought it was really good. I am excited to buy the second one. I have been just getting books from the library lately to save, obviously, money, because buying books can get expensive. But since I bought the first one, I definitely think I want to go ahead and buy the second one, just so I can have them both on the bookshelf, because they'll look really nice together. It's so funny. I do love the cover art. Seeing people hold it up in videos is like, it's not that interesting. But then when I got it, I was like, it's beautiful. So in person, it's a beautiful book. So I feel like the next one's just, they're gonna look great on a bookshelf together. I rated it 4 stars. It was not the best book I've ever read, but it was still very interesting, very cool, very unique storyline. So I loved all of that. Did love the characters. They all are awesome in their own way, and you just learn to love them all. So that's really cool. But I am glad that it's only 2 books. Just because I'm in the middle of another series at the moment and I don't feel like getting sucked into a whole series. So I do love the idea that it's just the 2 books and then you're done. But yeah, I'm probably going to be picking that up soon. But yeah, there's not really much more I can say, I feel like, about it without giving away anything. And I personally don't like spoilers. I like to be surprised. I don't even like to know if there's a plot twist. I like to just go into a book completely blind and be surprised or not surprised or whatever. So I don't want to give any spoilers out on it. But I do recommend this book. It was a very good read. Very fun, good way to start it off, I think. So I'm excited, like I said, for the second book and to read that. Glad you guys came along with me while reading this book. It was definitely fun to vlog the experience, and I think it'll be fun to look back on it and see what my thoughts were for my first book of 2023. I definitely will be doing more of these kinds of videos because I do love reading and vlogging as well. So I feel like putting the 2 together is kind of, match made in heaven. So I'll be doing more reading vlogs, letting you guys know what books I'm liking, what books I'm reading, what I recommend, what I don't recommend. So if you're interested in seeing those kind of videos, go ahead and subscribe and give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And I'll hopefully see you guys in the next one. Bye!
It will say